What is up, Buttercup? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for all Aries placements, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and don't force it to fit. And keep in mind that energies can be reversed. And we all have masculine and feminine energy, so it's energy, not gender. Let's see what we got for you, Aries. So we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, Three of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Sorry, Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. It doesn't feel like it's ending. It feels like there's a really big shift happening in this, Judgment. Judgment and the Two of Cups in reverse, followed by the Ten of Wands. Yeah, and then you have the World. It's not ending. I know that the Tens and the World is indicative of completion. I feel like since the Lovers is still upright and the Ten of Cups is in reverse and you have the Five of Swords, it tells me that the way that both of you are interacting, communicating, and perceiving this relationship, that is what's ending. So you're probably going to be approaching this dynamic much differently. With the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's a surrendering of what you expect this new foundation or this new beginning to look like. And because it's an Ace of Wands, it's telling me that it's going to be something that resonates with you on a soul level. And so it's about connecting with your intuition, connecting with the soul self, and allowing that to guide you. Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy, tells me that this relationship, you might be acting in a way where you're projecting your own critical thoughts of yourself onto your partner or vice versa. Or there's a lot of arguing or a lot of, could be previous betrayal as well. I feel like this has to do with trust. I feel a lot of trust issues surfacing with this because it's a really strong connection. And I think because it's a strong connection, it's triggering these feelings of insecurity of like, can I really trust it's a strong connection? And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, I think this is because people have been accustomed to experiencing love in an unhealthy way. And so now you're taking this form of a healthier love. And it's just going to take some time, but you're meant to go on this journey together. Even with the Two of Cups in reverse, it just tells me that the imbalances that you two are experiencing together, it's meant to happen that way because it's meant to lead you towards the completion of this lesson, right? The completion of releasing that heaviness. So let's clarify. So while I shuffle, keep in mind that my tarot course is now live on my website, and the first 15 people to sign up do get 50% off the entire course. There's a lot that comes with it, and it covers more than just tarot. It goes into astrology, numerology, how to read a natal chart, and channeling, right? So you get divine messages. So let's see what else we got for you, Aries. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands for Aries, please, Spirit. What is this? Okay, they're showing me somebody, it's not skydiving. It's like when the hang gliding, like when they have the bar and they're holding onto it and they're like on a paper airplane. To me, that's indicative of freedom. I feel like there's a lot of desire to just like run away, to take this risk, to do things that really allow you to feel free. With the Hierophant in reverse, this tells me that you're throwing out the old contract or the rule book you had between the two of you. Some of you are going to be walking away with this from this relationship and finding one that just suits you better, to be honest. And it's going to be basically the same relationship in a different form. Yeah, it feels like the feminine's really struggling to be in a healthy feminine where they surrender. Because with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star, there is a very new stable foundation coming in divine time. And I feel as if the feminine energy, feminine does not mean it has to be a woman. It's just the more passive or receptive nurturing of the two. So this could be someone who is more not necessarily intuitive, but they're more of an observer, whereas masculine energy tends to be the observer that goes and takes action, like whereas the feminine is just going to sit and observe and kind of like be like, okay, I'm going to wait till it's my turn to make a move, almost like the chess player. Whereas the masculine is like just very progressive. Now with Justice here in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, it tells me that the feminine energy is emotionally, what are they saying? Okay. The contract doesn't resonate with the feminine anymore, but it's not resonating because the feminine has an expectation of how the contract should look or how the relationship should look. And so they're deeming it that it's not resonating or it's not fitting for them because it's not meeting the expectation that they have, but they're refusing to take their blinders off, which is why we have the Two of Swords, right? It's about opening the eyes and opening the heart space when you get to the Two of Swords and allowing this very critical perspective of what this vulnerable communication should look like, right? But with the Page of Cups in reverse, it tells me that even this feminine energy doesn't know what it is that they feel or what it is that they want. Bottom of the deck is Empress, followed by the Nine of Cups. And so this relationship is going to guide them home to emotional happiness within themselves and also getting into a healthier divine feminine energy. So very, very interesting. I like it though. Very healthy. Well, what they're moving toward at least. Let's look at the Lovers. Let's look at the relationship. I feel the other person coming in on the Lovers. Yeah. Feels very King of Pentacles in reverse, honestly. I say in reverse because I feel like they are very stable, but there's this hesitance of how to take action. They're like, I don't know what to do anymore. It's really what it feels like. Let's look at the Lovers. For Aries, please, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Funny. That's funny. You got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So it's just the feminine energy. Which makes sense as to why I felt the masculine, because we typically attract people that are showing us parts of ourselves we struggle to see. And so I feel like this feminine is really, really wanting a very stable, long-term relationship, and they've been manifesting that Ten of Pentacles energy, but what they're going through right now is a lesson of like, okay, we're working towards a Ten of Pentacles, but we got to show you the very thing that a Ten of Pentacles is not, so you know how to identify that, right? Because if I were to give you a Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is great. But then if a Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in reverse shows up, you're probably going to think that it feels great too, until you start interacting with it and see the difficulty and the lessons within it. But that's why you attract it, because you go through the lessons to make sure that you're energetically prepared for the healthy version of it, right? You're experiencing the duality just like we do in people. And so this feminine is understanding that there's a part of them that doesn't feel safe or secure in relationship, even though they want a safe and secure relationship. So they're going to go through feeling not safe and not secure in relationship, and going through looking at the relationships that don't resonate with them, the Three of Cups, and having a new perspective of why they're interacting with those people. And that's when they have this sudden realization. They're in the midst of it, which is why it's in reverse. This is something that's already occurring for them, or it has been occurring, and now they're going to see it on a more like intimate level. So let's look at the Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups. Yeah, strength. Yeah, they're learning to tame the inner beast, right? Learning to look at the parts of them that they might find scary. Yeah, that's what the masculine's here. This masculine energy that they're dealing with ain't gonna let shit fly. They're just not. They're very like, listen, I know what you're going through. They're going to call them on it. They're going to be like, I love you, but your love is toxic, man. Like, you got some healing to do. Like, let's just surface all this crap. Let's deal with it. Because they're like, we can have a Ten of Cups, but it's going to take some deep healing. They're not going to accept that it's them, right? They understand the mirror. They understand that it's a two-way street. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, they're like, your heart is closed and you're just going to keep seeing me as the bad guy until you realize I'm just trying to have a fun, free, lighthearted relationship. This is Aries energy, right? So that could be you, or it could be the person you're dealing with. Temperance is Sagittarius. Strength is Leo. Tower is Aries, Mars, Scorpio. Hangman is Pisces. Magician, Gemini, Virgo. Justice is Libra. And the High Priest, or the Hierophant, is Taurus. And Judgment is Pluto, Scorpio. Lovers, Gemini. I think I got them all. Oh, Star, Aquarius. Sorry. Every sign's out. It's normal in a reading for every sign to be out. So on Judgment, yeah, nobody's letting go of this relationship. And the masculine's just sitting back being like, okay, the feminine's kind of spiraling right now. They're going through a real difficult time of accepting that they have emotions. And it's almost like the feminine's used to being nurturing and caring for other people, and now they're being challenged to be nurturing and caring for themselves. And the masculine's just like, I'm just going to sit over here, do my thing, and just like have fun with life, and I'm just going to kind of give you your space. You know, they're allowing it to go through the rebirth. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and then the Eight of Cups, it's walking away from these habits or behaviors that no longer serve either one of these people in this relationship. And that's the purpose of it. Yeah, the relationship's not done. It's just not time for them to work together, because they have to work on self. And you, like, if I have puzzle pieces that our little edges are cut off. They're not going to be whole, and the puzzle won't be a full picture. But if I were to glue those little pieces back together, then it's a whole, right? Like a person. It's fixing your cut edges, right? Putting yourself in a perfect position so you can make the bigger picture of the relationship. You're making your puzzle piece all nicey nice to make the picture nicey nice. But Aries, that's what I have for you. This relationship's not going anywhere. It's just a deep look into one of you, right? So take it as it resonates. But if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, book it down below. My tarot course is live on my site, and as of July 1st, I'm accepting new mentoring students. So I offer mentoring not only for spiritual and shamanic life coaching, but also for all levels of Usui Reiki, as well as shamanic and quantum healing. So if you're interested in becoming an energy healer, I do offer this program globally. It is online, it's interactive. We have 12 to 16 one-on-one sessions together, depending on the monthly package that you get. And because I offer a 4-month and a 6-month, and the 6-month includes the master level of Reiki, whereas the 4-month does not. So if you're interested in that, registration is open now. We would start in July, any day and time that you'd like to, but it is open globally. There will be workbooks to go along with it. There will be video modules, meditations, quizzes, homework, things to really hold you accountable so you get the most out of this journey together. And so you really learn how to create a Reiki practice or become the kind of healer that you know knows their stuff, right? Knows their stuff and is working in alignment with your 5 bodies, right? Because you have your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. And the process that we go through allows you to maintain alignment throughout the program. So if you're interested in that, go ahead, check it out. I'd love to work with you, and I'll see you next time.